So I am a grad student, track and field athlete. I'm a thrower. I am from New Orleans area, originally like the Jefferson Parish area. I went to De La Salle High School, not too far from Tulane, actually. So my first college was in Pennsylvania. I was ready to get out of home. And it was a little small liberal arts school called Seton Hill. And honestly, I went there and I was like, I love it, love it, love it. The school was great. The people were amazing. I just missed home a lot. So I ended up transferring to Troy University for 3 years. So my sophomore year through my senior year. And I learned a lot. I loved it there. I loved the people. So I got my bachelor's degree there in biomedical sciences with a dance minor, as well as competing for D1 track and field. I was a shot putter and hammer thrower for them. And then when I finally got my degree, I was like, well, I have a year left of eligibility. Why don't try to go home, go to Tulane if I get accepted? And I did get accepted. And they were like, we would love to have you. So literally after I got my bachelor's degree, I literally started school that August at Tulane. And I was like right back into a new program at Tulane. So it was really great. Tulane, it was way better than I expected. I expected a lot. I know everybody talks about the amazing academics at Tulane sides, but you never hear about them like really doing anything. And this year I could already tell coming in, they were on their P's and Q's. They were telling us everything we needed to know, how great we were, like anything we asked for, if they could provide it, they would. No if, answer, but, because they knew they saw something special in each of us. So when I came in August, I knew this conference was going to be just as difficult, if not more, because there was a lot of great schools in the AAC conference, but I knew like what I was throwing before wasn't going to cut it to get me further and further. So I was like, you're going to have to hit the ball running. You're going to have to train harder. You're going to have to wake up earlier. And I told this to some of the coaches and they were like, look, if you really want it, you'll do it. And we'll stand by you the whole way. So from August all the way until our first meet, it was like trial and error until finally we got into a mold where I was breaking different barriers. I was throwing further than I ever have in my life. I was like, I thought I was washed up. I thought I was just going to have a good year, go with the flow and just be good. But I wasn't expecting to be better than good. And then indoor was coming to a close. We finally got to conference and we knew we were a really special team. Like the 30 or so girls that were going to conference this year, we knew we were going to score pretty high, if not win. At the end of the day, my coaches came up to me and they were like, listen, you're one of the last events to be scored. So leave it all out the table, do what you got to do, get us some points and get gone. And technically I wasn't supposed to score pretty much anything. And then my 5th attempt came up and the calm went over me and I threw a bomb of a throw. It was enough to put me in 7th. Nah, didn't win my event, which is fine. And that those points put us in exactly the place we needed to be to win. We won by very little points and I scored about 4 points for all the events that I did. So thinking back on that, I think about how Tulane really pushed me to be better than what I was before. And I couldn't be more grateful to them for that. And I knew coming to them was going to be special. I just wasn't aware just how special it would be. So, food every day. Like I have to talk about the food for a second. The food out of this world. It's like, I always find something else that I love. It's like, I thought I loved this, but now I love that. And it keeps going and going and going. But I love the diversity in people. I love the diversity in like everybody's character. Everybody's so nice. New Orleans has a little bit of a reputation to be a little bit dangerous, but sometimes I'm like, are you sure? Some of my best friends pretty much grew up together and we talk about like how much we love this city, how much it would hurt us to go too far for too long. Yeah, it's just like, what's not to love about New Orleans, Yeah, I would definitely say that you are your biggest critic. It's really easy to get in your own head. Listen, you're good enough. You made it this far. This isn't the end of the story, but you got to keep pushing through. And, there's ups and downs. Obviously, everybody's got them. I think the biggest piece of advice that my coaches used to tell me, if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. At the end of the day, it's like you against the world. Yes and no. But when I think of it like that, it's like I'm in this one position. It doesn't mean I have to stay in that position. You can keep building up and you might fall down, but you can keep building up. It's just another day. Do what you can for that day. Put your work in and you should be fine. So.